stage, now you stepping in, where real ones talk and the fake pretend. From viral heat to deep convo, we write the truth, let the whole world know. This ain't just a channel, it's a movement. The open book, every story, every voice.
Welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone is having a fabulous Friday. And I think it is afternoon. Okay, I'm still stuck on morning. Okay, this is a brief midday live, y'all. I wanted to go over a few things with you all that we were discussing earlier and something that is new that I hadn't talked about. Okay, so that y'all can be in the know as well. Miss Holly Johnson's been out since December the 4th. She said she's not gonna let y'all talk about her girl. Okay, she is the with the THEE bestie. Okay. Before we get into it, let's see who we have here so far. Hey, Krisha, welcome. Thank you for joining and thank you for being first in the building. Make sure y'all tap that like button. Let everyone know we are live. Hey, Missy Lane, welcome. Jackie is in the building. Hi, Miss J, welcome again. Hey, Ebony Rose, good afternoon. Thank you for joining. My girl Kate Brown is in the building. Thank you for joining, sis. Hey, Angel, welcome. She said, I love a midday chat while getting caught up on some housework. Okay. And I appreciate you for being here. Right. You know what? It's 12:30 here. I had to look. My mic going in and out. Okay, let's see. Is that better? Not Holly got a friend. She got a couple. Hey, Glenn. Y'all let me know, is that better? Good afternoon, Stephanie. Look, I got it right this time. Hey, Saida, welcome. Hey, AC, good afternoon. Thank you, Miss J. I appreciate that. Hey, Janet, good afternoon. And thank you for being a member for 2 months, Janet. I really appreciate that. Okay, thank you so much. So she said it's better. Okay, so y'all, we're going to get into a couple of things. There is a live that I want to do a little reaction to from the content creator. I'm not a lawyer, but she has some great content. And y'all, I must say that she took some callers on her live. And y'all, one of the callers, why did I have to do a double take? It almost sounded like Romeca. Oh my goodness. I heard the voice, and I know we've heard Romeca's voice on some videos before. And child, I had to rewind it because it scared me. I said, wait, was there Romeca on the baby? I'm gonna let y'all hear it, okay, for y'allself, and I want y'all to see which one I was talking about because I had to definitely do a double take. Okay, hi Miss Joyce, welcome. Let's see. Stephanie said, "Hey now, say now, okay." Hey Teron, shout out to Miss J for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for today's live. I really appreciate that. Now, earlier, y'all, I told y'all that I was going to look into um, Des Plaines, okay, Des Plaines, Illinois, because that was the address that is showing on Holly's mugshot. Child, why didn't I even pay attention to that until y'all showed, pretty much told me about it this morning? So I said, let me look this place up because I never heard of it. Now, it is between 18 to 20 miles outside of Chicago from where everything took place. Okay. And it's really from where everything happened to where they found her and picked her up and arrested her is between a 30 to 40-minute drive. Okay. Because I was like, y'all was saying like an hour. I'm like, if it was 20 to 30 minutes, that shouldn't be an hour. Because child, y'all would be driving too slow. Okay. But it is between a 30 to 40-minute drive. That was quite interesting. And then also the population there, because someone asked me this underneath my video, it is approximately 60,000 people. okay, in Des Plaines. So it's not just a large community, but it's not 1,000. So it's not like your neighbors, know everybody. But hey, somewhere up in between. That's supposed to be best friend is not a friend to nobody. Okay. Let's see, Lane. That makes sense. Yes, Chicago traffic is bad. Okay, so probably with traffic. Y'all adding in that extra 20 minutes. Okay, I got you. So I just wanted to give that little update on that part. So let me pull up this video first, and then we're gonna get into some posts from Harley's best friend and some of the videos and pictures that she has shared. You've probably seen on the thumbnail. That is the picture, and in one of her posts, y'all, she even admitted that she's talked to Romeca before as well, allegedly. Okay, we got a lot of double agents. Okay, we have the Amari lady that Q has been talking about. She's been out in his chat. And then we also now have this new friend. Okay, that's a lot of double agents. Well, at first they said Milwaukee, and then they said Waukegan, which will be farther. Okay, Waukegan is a little farther out. Yeah, child, she's been all over the place. Okay, I'm like, what in the world is she doing? Okay, let me pull this up.
A few things. Number one, let me just say that when we first started doing this pod, a lot of people had a lot of things to say about Greg's commentary, which is hilarious to me because he only started doing this with me because he's my husband and I was like, do this. The father of her son's other baby's mom or girlfriend, I don't know the status of their relationship, but his other baby's mom, they were about 500 feet away from the school where Romeca was dropping her son off. What's unclear at this point is if Romeca was headed home and that's just the way she goes, if she spotted her baby's dad, his vehicle, and pulled up, if they fled. What's unclear to me, I'm not the prosecutor, what's unclear to me is how she wound up where she did. However, the facts of the case is that she dropped her son off. She pulled up to where her father of her son and his other baby's mom were. They get into an altercation. There's arguing, there's yelling. Police documents, police reports say there's a proffer says that the father of her son, her baby's dad, whose name is Carlos, put her in a headlock at one point. She was able to break free. And when she does, at some point as to when this is happening, the other baby's mom, whose name is Holly, and actually before that happens, Holly is mentioning she has a gun, and Carlos is also telling Romeca that she has a gun, and her being Holly. Romeca, on the other hand, is unarmed. And so he also, at one point, Carlos is like shutting the door on her, like she's kind of standing in the doorway. He's kind of shutting the door on her. All of that to say, Holly ends up going to her vehicle, gets her gun, comes back out, points it, according to witnesses, points it at Romeca and fires, takes a pause, and then fires at least 2 more times is what is clear. Romeca ends up dying. And at first, Holly was not arrested. And she was obviously questioned, and she said this was all done in self-defense. And this week, Holly has now been arrested and charged with first-degree murder for the death of Romeca Blackman. If you're also looking, the picture on the right is a letter or a note that Romeca left in her son's lunchbox that morning. And she posted it on Instagram literally, hours before she ends up dying. So this case, even back in September, went viral. A lot of people were like, you need to do a video. But she wasn't arrested. So there was no real documents about it, at least not accessible to me. But now obviously she's been arrested and more things have happened. So then you start getting documents. And I made the video, but when you get the document, and of course a document is black and white, but it's still the perspective of someone, right? It's still the witnesses, what they're saying. So not to say that it's 100% true and not to say it's not true, right? We have seen witness statements contradict each other many times. But being able to reference them, I think, just helps kind of cut down some of the confusion as far as what is actually being said or alleged. So, this second page that I do have on the screen is kind of the story outlined, according to the officers, like what the information that they were able to pull together. And one of the things that was so interesting is the location of where everything happened. So,
do not get a consolidation loan until you see this. Hey, Mario Lopez here, and if you're thinking about getting a
Carlos and Holly were at 20 West Cermak Road in Chicago. And so,
And let me say this too, and I'm glad that you said that, Ms. Joyce. Some people, like I said earlier in this, were kind of fell off when they saw that Holly had been released from jail, um, and thought that was it. Some people just moved on. But if you were not a part of the YouTube community where you saw content creators continuously covering this since September, then you would miss out on a whole lot. So now it seems as though she did a video before talking about the whole story, because that's what she does on her channel. Like, she talks about various stories, court cases, and so forth. And now that Holly has been arrested, then now she has paperwork to also talk about and discuss. So that's a very good point. I talked about that this morning. You know, some people are new to this, they're just joining in, or they are joining back in. Okay. Some things we have already said, look, that's not what it was. Some people still stuck on she was blocked in. Okay. We've already talked about how that part is not true. Now, this morning I did discuss how if you thought the truck was blocked in, but her was in front on it, then you can, see it that way. So it's certain things we have to kind of backtrack and keep at the forefront for people that are just joining back into this case, or people who are new to the case. That's why when you go around here and conflicting stories, it can get people a little confused. Okay, so thank you for bringing that up. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Hey, Derica. If they left the case, then go and don't. Missy Lane.
that's this area here. And what they said is her car, her being Holly, her vehicle was already parked at this 20 West Cermak. So they were parked around here. Her vehicle was already there. They left their house, or they left Carlos's house. Holly and Carlos left Carlos's house that morning. He double parked, and they were taking their 6-month-old child out of his car and putting the baby in Holly's car. That's what was happening so you can see here, there's a light, and this is still Cermak, right? And you can make a bit of a U-turn. This building over here, again, if you're watching, that's the school. That's 50 West Cermak. That is where Romeca was. And so I don't live in Chicago. I'm just taking what's in the information and trying to understand. Also, I needed the context of like where things happened. And so what the document says is she was here, right? Or around here, she being Romeca. She left after dropping off her son. She pulls up here. And that's why I said at the beginning, it's unclear. Maybe that's the way she goes home. Maybe she saw them. Maybe they flagged her down. Maybe she needed to go to the store that way. I don't know.
And I will say this, y'all, that is a question that everyone, is still waiting to hear, if we will hear what prompted Romeca to pull over. I think that's a consensus on that part, that everyone is just trying to still figure out if this thing goes to trial. Hopefully they have more answers as to why she pulled over during that time.
I'm not pretending to know, but that is just kind of the facts of what they're saying occurred. All right. What I need to say is, first of all, this is sad, right? Because Holly, like I said, had a 6-month-old, or has a 6-month-old with Carlos, and she's also currently pregnant right now. So this is 3 children, okay, who are all affected by this situation. Absolutely terrible. I am waiting for this case to I am waiting for the case to happen because I got a lot of questions about a lot of things. The other context that is in the document is that prior to this happening, Holly put a like a stalker restraining order on Romeca. The two of them had never met each other, but Holly alleges that Romeca was threatening her verbally through different people, through Carlos's family, that she also called Holly directly, that she called Holly's grandmother. You know, there was a lot of allegations of her threatening Holly. And the restraining order was granted. However, Romeca was never served the restraint. She was never officially served that, hey, girl, you have a restraining order. You can't come around this girl. So that was also in the documents. So there's just a lot of different pieces. And from what I understand, Carlos goes live a lot, talking about stuff that feels tacky and distasteful, and just a lot. So anyway. Oh, somebody in the Patreon is commenting and saying that's the way to the expressway. So again, what's clear, what hasn't been said, I don't know where Romeca lived. I don't know, and I'm not pretending to know. I'm not putting blame on Romeca by any means. Said I would never discharge a firearm in a state I'm not licensed in. I don't know if that's the facts of this case, but well, she says she's been following it longer than me. So if that's the case, that's also very problematic. I didn't know that.
I'm gonna try to pay attention to
it just is so. A lot of people are also have commented asking how come he's not arrested. I'd be curious what he would be charged with. Not to say that there couldn't be some charges, but I would just be curious. And, you know, sometimes we see people get arrested and it's still, the investigation is still ongoing. So who's to say he won't be? I don't know. But obviously, as of now, he is not. I would never. It's going to be in my head for the rest of the day. But thank you for calling in. Akira is saying Holly created a video talking about Romeca saying I would never. Oh, and was she doing it like that?
So this show,
is that the connection there?
She didn't even know about the I would never.
Okay, so apparently that comes from the I would never comes from the video. So I didn't know that. But thank you for calling in.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Jazzy, and I am from Iowa. I would want to object about the Romeca case. Listen, sweet baby. You beefing with this man's baby mama, who was around before you, who probably knows more about him than you do. And as the new one, you gonna come in here, and you gonna rah sis boomba. Girl, they still gotta deal with each other. But not just that. You take it so far as to shoot and kill this lady so that this man could be available for the streets he was already in when both of y'all was together. I can't do it. You just freed up all his time. Now you got to wear orange in every season because you love this man? No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm not going to jail on behalf of this baby. Anyway, it's all around sad. I'll probably have another objection, but it's such a good podcast and I really love it. Thank you. Bye.
Oh my God, y'all, when I heard the voice at first, I was like, oh my God, I got to rewind that because I've only heard Romeca in a couple of videos. She has the raspy, like deep voice. And I said, child, that would have been, oh Lord, y'all had to rewind. We need to send her video. Right. I need her to come check out the previous videos to get caught up. Okay. We need to send it. Okay. Yeah, she said, child, you orange is gonna be your color in every season. Okay. I also feel Romeca will never kill an itch over Carlos. Okay. Orange in every season. This lady should sit this out because what if she lost? Right. Okay, girl. I mean, my thing is the main part of this, I love the fact that she had that collar come on there. That stood out to me. And she provides a little background for those that are new. But see, we've delved like a little deeper into it. So I didn't look at this for that because a lot of the stuff, I'm like, I already know a lot of the stuff that she's just catching up on. But that collar, y'all, that voice just really caught me off guard with that. It kind of gave me chills. I know. I was like, no, wait a second. I had to rewind it. So, enough of that one because I know we're ready to get into this next info. Now, y'all, one of Holly's friends, y'all, this is the best friend. Hey, honey, 5K has been posting, y'all, on Facebook. Now, I don't know if she's been posting any other place, but I've seen her post on Facebook. And I don't know, it seems like she said they kind of have been going or being friends, I should say, since kindergarten. Now, it appears as though from her profile that she used to live in North Chicago, like at that area where Holly was, but currently in Las Vegas. Okay, looks like she's moved, but she's been sharing pictures and posts and so forth, right? And I said, child, who is Holly totally different on this picture? Okay, that was scary. Maybe Romeca was trying to help her out. It was scary. That voice, y'all, it caught me off guard. I'm not going to kid you. It definitely caught me off guard. So one thing that she shared, and I'll show one of the short videos that this friend shared, and then we'll go through some of her posts and some of the things that she has shared, because she's been posting since December 4th. Okay, I didn't even know that. And until I went through a page and I said, well, wow, okay, where you been this whole time? Hey, Latte, welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. All right, here was one of the videos to get. Is it moving for y'all? Why is it not moving? Is the video moving or is it a still shot? Because it's supposed to be a video. Latte, can you tell me if the videos are moving or is it a still shot? Okay, it's not moving. Okay, I'll redo them. Okay, still shot. Okay, well, we'll do the video part last. Gotcha. All right, let's go to the actual post. Okay, and then we'll go through videos. What'd you say? Out Carlos get with the supposed to be best friend. Okay, let me move y'all's comment right quick so we can see. Okay, so here's one of the posts that she made. And she said, y'all are loud and wrong about a lot still. I know it's a touch subject because of crash outs and baby mama, baby daddy drama, but a lot of y'all just pulling out y'all as y'all do daily for a Facebook check and or to go viral. If you're going to speak, at least know what you're talking about or wait for the facts to come out. I've been friends with Holly since kindergarten and have spoken to Meeks as well. Okay, so allegedly, this friend is not only friends with Holly or was friends with Holly, but allegedly she said that she's spoken with Meeks as well. Okay. Also keep in mind these women are coming out to make money. Okay. I was thinking that too. Is he sleeping with a friend? Uh-oh. Well, he would have to travel probably if she is she's moving on to travel to that location. Okay. She said men will be men and even less. However, both these ladies aren't around their kids right now, which will probably never have a bond now over this man. Meeks might have fought over this man 50 million times, but she was a good mom, period. Uh-oh. Well, at least she acknowledged what we've come to realize, that she was a great mother. Okay, so she did at least give Romeca a compliment as far as her mothering skills. And a lot of us have already seen that part. She said, Holly never, girl, do y'all all talk like this? Holly never went to no school to harm that lady, as y'all can see. And I guess she's talking about like the license to carry school. Because that's the only, I mean, I'm just not getting college. Okay. You know what? Like I say, I was like, well, is this Jessica? Rebecca. That's her name, Rebecca. Is this Rebecca? Because, child, we've been looking for Rebecca. Okay. And this one do have a slick mouth, too. She just want that money. Mm-hmm. Right. See, us women can see through the lies. Right. She's already sounding like a messy bitch because why you just saying something? Exactly. Okay. So she's saying Holly never went to no school to harm that lady, as y'all can see. Her car was blocked in. See, she missed me with the lies. Okay, we still stuck there. Holly's car was not blocked in by Romeca. If it was blocked in at the time, it would have been from Carlos's car. She wanted a family and to protect her seat. And once again, I'll say, was she thinking about that when she was shooting across the car at another woman? Okay, at another lady, as you put it. Was she thinking about her son in the car at that time when she put the gun in? Y'all that need. Okay, we'll be concerned when. Okay, Meek's son was at school. She had already dropped him off. Carlos did a lot, Chaba, to keep them separate for as long as he could, and was a very active father for both kids, despite the mom's differences until that day. Okay. Carlos is trying to pretty much hide Holly because I don't think he was over there telling Romeca just too much about her. Okay. She didn't even know probably the girl existed like that in his life. He still, y'all, has not spoken up about Holly. He doesn't post her. And for a guy who's so in love with the person, and I'm breaking up again. Okay. With the person, you would think that they would talk about them. He's still talking about Romeca. Okay. She's still on his mind. It's a lot that transpired between the three of them way before that day. Both families know that. Just let the people who are paid to seek justice do their job. That's why I'm quiet online. Doesn't sound too quiet to me at this point. Okay. Seems like now you're trying to make a little noise because your friend is behind bars. See, before she got arrested, I think people were holding out hope that she wasn't going to get arrested. Okay. That, oh, it would never happen. You know, in Chicago, things don't happen. And so forth. But now everybody is starting to come out from behind the bushes. Okay. She said, I'm praying for those kids because they ain't deserved to not be around their parents. Let's see. What does she mean, that lady? Her name is Romeca. And see, she already trying to get smart. Yeah, I also believe that too, Rena. He used her as well. She fell for it. They can't believe she's in jail. Exactly. That's why I feel that a lot of them are starting to speak out now. Hey, the highest point, welcome. Okay. And so now this is yet another friend. So we've heard about the Amari girl that was a double agent going between both of them, Romeca and Holly. And she was also, Q was showing that the picture of her at Holly's baby shower. Okay, now see, she probably was going back telling Romeca what was going on and all that going back and forth. I'm not understanding, child. I'm so tired of them wanting everyone to feel sorry for Holly's baby, but no one gave an M about Amir kick rocks and flip flops. Okay, not in flip flops. Okay, you have a good point. Hey, Lux Pearl, welcome, sis. Thank you for joining. Romeca was never by Holly's car. Her body fell in oncoming traffic. Her body was moved to prevent further damage. Right. Narcs don't love, they hunt. I like that. We have to see people as they are, not how we want them to be. You better say that again. Okay. Now, this one was December 10th. Okay, this was only a couple of Metlos. Meeks started remaking everything Holly did on there because she could dance better. Wait, what? You said Holly could dance better. The videos that I've seen, Holly could not dance. Okay. I mean, am I missing something? Because the ones that I've seen, she could not dance whatsoever. Let me see. Let me pull up something right quick. Because I was confused by that statement. I thought I had this already pulled up. I think I had closed it. Let's see. Okay, let me pull down for a second. And let me pull this up. Because I was a little confused. Okay, so let's go to some of these dancing videos. Let me mute. Was it this one you said she could dance better? I'm trying to understand. Was this the one? I'm trying to understand. Let me see. Maybe it's another one. Okay, let's see here. Which one was the dancing one? I was like, girl, which dancing one? This one? Is this the one? Because I'm trying to figure out, girl, what? Now let me find y'all a good dancing one. Let me find y'all one right quick of a good dancing one. Y'all tell me. Because okay, let me find y'all one. Let me pull up one. And y'all tell me. Only thing is I can't play the music. Okay, hold on. Hey. Okay, like, is this the? I mean, I can see this. Okay, this is like real dance. Okay. Now, baby, this one I can see. Now, girl, out of the two against this one, no, ma'am. Okay. Vote is on this one. Okay, so girl, I would have left out because that's embarrassing. Oh, she had millions of views just on this one dance. If we're gonna try to dance. Okay, enough of that. I just had to forgot. Okay. All right, let's go back. Let's see. This is not the one. Okay. This was the one. Let's go back to this. Let me take this down so I don't get confused. What y'all saying? OB, I think she's saying Meeks knew that she could dance better than Holly. Okay, because I just want to clarify, Nana Forever, we have a visual that is a true statement right there. Okay, Holly is about to get a wake-up call. Remember she called Meeks first and said she left her robe in his closet. Miss, I will never wanted attention. Okay. Yes, Romeca can't. She could really dance. She really could. Yeah, Meeks for the win. Okay, we gave everyone a visual just in case they forgot. Okay, that's not what she said. She said Meeks can dance better. I know I'm messing with you. Hi, Tyrese with the T. I still want to give that visual since we putting dancing out there. We just want to clarify that Romeca was the better dancer. Okay. Now we know this. LOL. Even started posting baby shower TikToks and the boy six. Now on this part, it seems as though she was saying that Romeca was trying to mimic Holly's baby shower and tease at her by posting her baby shower pics when her son was 6 and Holly was just having her baby. So all of a sudden, you want to start reposting your baby shower pics because we know that Romeca's would have been first. She had her son first. Okay. But how could you prove that? Oh, she wanted to reshare those because now Holly is having her own baby shower. Child, it looked like Holly, okay, went back into Romeca's videos and was trying to see how could she copy the colors, everything. That's what it looked like. Romeca couldn't have copied hers. So who's copying who? If we're going to talk about baby showers, okay? She said delusional baby mamas do to intimidate the new girl, saying Holly was jealous when she clearly had and still have Los is insane. He chose her. What would she be jealous about? And I'm still heavy on the you said he chose her. We still haven't seen him even show her. Okay. Y'all, I have to laugh at some stuff because it just be so like delusional and just, I mean, just out of pocket, just out of nowhere. It doesn't make sense. Like the guy hasn't even posted her. How is he choosing her? She reposted because Holly was copycat. Thank you, Tyrese with the T. Okay. She got to tell y'all this girl is copy. She copied her son already, baby shower. You all up in her pictures. Oh, what color she had? Oh, blue. Oh, okay. Let me give me some blue. The girl mind is gone. Okay, she is messy like her best friend. Right, Saida, you can see it. Birds of a feather flock together. She was saying that Romeca posted her dancing videos after Holly. And how did she copy Holly's baby shower dress and colors? Not to mention the stroller. Right, because there is a stroller pic too. Okay, there is. Yes, Miss T, I'll post it on my community wall. And there's a video too, a short for that, Miss T. Yes, there is a baby stroller picture too that they have exactly alike in the airport. Now, how could Romeca copy that? Okay, there is a bikini picture that's just alike. Okay, why would she copy you in a bikini? It's so many pictures until it's scary. Okay, I refuse to feed into their buffoonery. Okay, hey Joy, child, she allowed. We all know Holly is jealous of Romeca. Holly never had Los to my understanding, and Los never claimed Holly. I'm with you. Okay, I've never seen him claim her, say really say her name, post her. I'm just trying to really say it's Romeca's name. Okay. Maybe with the inmates, girl. Oh, Missy Lane. I am done. Not at the cell block 2100 baby shower Johnson. Okay. You should say, honey, I'm weak, girl. Okay. Hey, guys, child. All right, let's continue. Let's see where I left. Okay, she said, y'all been comparing designer and dances when my friend been in designer and been stiff. I guess that's that new slang, child. Nothing new. The girl went live stalking Holly from a separate device, refreshing her page, saying where you at, watching Holly like the news for the world to see. She had no shame in stalking Holly. She was furious. She couldn't get to her to beat her up like she did everybody else over Los. Well, first of all, we don't know on that one. I know one video. We don't know why Romeca had the phone looking through that. Okay, she could have been trying to figure out who is this that's talking about me. Who is this girl? It could have been for a number of reasons. And I also remember a video when Romeca was at, I think someone had told her that there was a page mimicking her in her likeness. They were her pictures, okay, posting like it was her. So she trying to figure it out as well. But we're not putting that in there. Okay. Most people can't see the truth because they're still in love with the illusion. You better say that again. Oh, that's good. That girl is insane. Holly was jealous, and them two kids are not Carlos's. DNA test needed. Lie detector test a must. Keisha. Oh, and you know what? More than one person has said that too. That he needs to get a paternity test. Okay, how much money is she getting paid for this? Because she, Benicia girl doesn't know what it means to be chosen by a man. The most he said he'd be missing her sometimes. Did he even say? I haven't heard that part. Okay, Joy said this is the deal. Holly was the side piece who wanted the top spot in Carlos's life. So she decided to get rid of Romeca, and she did, sadly. Now Holly will spend the rest of her life in prison. Okay. I would never, her making video against Romeca, those videos will be played at her trial. Right. And y'all, as I was looking at that, when Romeca went to court on Holly, okay, if you notice, Romeca had even put in that statement that she made some of the things that Holly had said in the video. Okay, so that's how you can make a direct correlation that that video was meant for Romeca. She even put some of that in the statement. Yeah, you got to laugh to keep from getting annoyed and frustrated. I would have made sure my everything was completely different from Romeca's. Right, right. I agree with that. Lux Pearl said a lot of the copy stuff is very generic. Bathing suits, baby shower, this all common stuff that everyone does. How do they know all this? If you were blocked from Romeca's page, then Holly copied all the looks from maternity shoot, but she was by herself. Carlos was not in the pictures. Okay. Hi, Miss Josephine. Welcome. Posting. Thank you, Miss Josephine, for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for today's live. I appreciate that. Now, she shared someone's post on this one, another content creator's post. And let me read this one. Now, in this picture is Holly with her grandmother. Okay. And so that content creator had shared the picture of Holly with her grandmother. And so the friend reshared that content creator's post. Okay. The end of Romeca's tolerance was the beginning of their truths. That's good. Yes, hit that like button. Let everyone know we are live to second to go out and come right back in once you hit that live like. All right, let me read this one. Okay, so she said, yeah, because imagine a woman hating you so bad she stalked your grandma, mama, and auntie. And we still need proof of that. Okay. Call grandma and said, I'm going to kill your granddaughter. We still need proof. Now, if grandma had a heart attack because you stuck on a nigga, then what? Oh, is she racist? Is the friend racist? Because I thought anybody who used nigga was racist. Oh, okay. She said, goofy as disrespectful, classless thing you. Now, how could you speak on someone who is deceased? Like, seriously? Talking about classless. Girl, I'm telling y'all, I have never, ever seen anyone so bothered by a person that even when the person is no longer here, by the person, I've never seen anything like and this is crazy. Speak on a person like that has lost her life. She said, don't you ever play with Esther, and I guess you're giving the lady's name, or nobody, grandparents. They ain't got nothing to do with your baby daddy choosing, played stupid games, and won a what? And then she shouted out the content creators talking about she did her homework and read some real you other bloggers something. You know what from the beginning they attempted to Romeca's character, painting her as an out of control as beater, but have yet to provide a piece of evidence. Right. You would have thought with all this, oh, she done fought 50 million women over lows and all of this, that some of those videos would have been captured and put out there. Okay. Yeah. We haven't seen it. We've seen a lot of reaction videos. She's going the back for Hall, and that's the whole made up story, right? Shout out to Rhapsody for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for today's live. Thank you so much. Some words are not meant to bind reality; they are said and meant to bind emotions. That's good. It's funny how everything is in reverse now that Quadeja has been charged with first-degree murder. At first, the friend posted her sentiments, but now everything is in reverse. Yes. Okay, but Holly had an OnlyFans. Oh, okay, classless. Clock that. Okay, that's what you call classless. Child, let me show y'all that video too. Okay, I was like, girl, classless. Okay. You know, she was out here beating folks down to the ground here and all and happy to speak out. The judge has already, yes, I definitely agree with that. I, let me pull up this one more. All right, in the final one. Okay. I have to pull it up on my big screen so I can see it. All right, she said, last but not least, I love how quiet all the girls are about Holly, who was friends, and she put that in quotes, with her. Love it. Y'all calling both families fake Karen about this privately, but ain't said a thing publicly because you can't do that when you play both sides, huh? Now, it appears as though, based off of this, she's saying that allegedly there are a group of people who are saying that they were friends with Holly, but right now, they're playing both sides. They're trying to be concerned about Holly's child, concerned about Romeca's child, but it looks as though they are leaning more towards Romeca's family and not really being there for Holly. Okay, and so some people in the comments also agreeing with her. So they know who they are. Okay. I don't. Then she said, LOL, want to be at every club event with her, hop on boats with her, get the same bags, hair, and designer as her, want to kick it on vacations with her because y'all wanted to live, look, and be like her. Got as close as y'all could to steal the sauce and still ain't wet. Somebody told her she ate with that comment. Yeah, no, never like y'all. Y'all don't ever get what is GTA? Get to, I don't know, feel torn between Meeks and Holly again. Stay on that side. The bestie. Okay. Um, I don't know who she's referring to, but it appears as though some more double agents, out here. And as I've stated before, time and time again, okay, that has been called out on several of even those readings, y'all. Okay, several of them that they are saying that there were double agents, people playing both sides. That has been called out so many times. Okay. So I don't know who they are, but they know who there are playing both sides and play both of these women, probably giving information, going back and forth. Oh, look what she doing. Oh, look what he doing. Oh, she said she trying to be like you. You know, people doing that, y'all. Okay. So they must have taken note that those people have not really stood on business for Holly. And she's probably watching them, and like, oh, I guess they over there on that side. Like the other girl. Hi, Buttercup, welcome. She said she doesn't even want to be brought into it. It's not her fault. All of this, like, yeah, it's no one's fault now. Everybody want to be quiet. Yeah, because they know wrong is wrong. Right. At least the best friend agreed with us that she didn't go to school to receive that concealed weapon. It was given to her. Hello? Okay. Oh my goodness. Yes, Miss T, I'm gonna post it again. Hi Namaya, welcome. Happy Friday. Yeah, it seemed like she was also playing both sides too. Because she said she talked to Romeca as well. So what are those conversations like? What did y'all talk about? Everybody that come out here that proclaim to have talked to both, what were y'all talking about? Were y'all talking about the other one? Because how you have two people who are enemies and you supposed to be friends with both? At some point, okay, you gonna have something to say about the other one. They gonna bring that person up, especially if they know that y'all are cool. So that they're gonna have something to say. What were you saying in all of that? If you were friends with Holly and you said you spoke with Meeks too, what were you talking about? Did you ever bring up Holly? People not gonna have one-sided conversations. So what was your part in that? When you were talking to Holly, did you ever bring up Romeca? What was that conversation about? You see what I'm saying? Now we all cool and Holly and Romeca were cool, then yeah. But at some point, they're going to talk about the other one. All these young folks talk about is designer, right? And take flights. Yeah. Slow and clueless regarding real life. Yeah, those are some benefits to life, but dang, that's what you feel validates you or make you seem like you're something by designer clothes. Get on a boat, child. Okay, it's so many rich people out here able to do that, and they don't even act rich. They don't even talk about money. You could tell when people have real money, they don't show it, talk about it, child. They live in normal lives. They know they have millions in the bank. They not trying to wear it. And some of them don't even try to drive it. They have it in the bank, investments, okay? Her friends probably didn't think she would take it this far. This is Erda, not a petty beef. Right, right, Small. That's true. Mm-hmm. Which text messages, Miss Elaine? Yes, justice for our big meats. Yes. Okay, let me pull this up right quick. Ugh, I made it too. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. So this was them at some party. And then let me show y'all the other one. I'm like, yeah. I guess that's how she got the OnlyFans. Child. But yes, so the fan is currently speaking out. Let me see what y'all say. Romeca is a natural beauty in her dancing. Yes. To say that Carlos shows Quadeja is crazy doesn't seem like Carlos anyone but himself. Carlos is still spending holidays and family time with Romeca in a mirror, which pissed off Quadeja. Yep, I can see that. I know this is only the beginning because Holly was just arrested and charged. However, I'll be so relieved once Carlos is arrested and charged and they are both sentenced. I just hope it happens soon. Right. Hi, Divinely Dame. Is it Damiana? Our people are in so much trouble. What type of elders are guiding these families? This is crazy. I agree. Yeah. I wonder how her attorney is going to conceal ho 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 police records that is as long as my arm. She's not innocent in no way, fashion, or form. Right. Yeah, because that part is public info. That friend, not friend, said that's on her. She been watching this whole thing unfold. She just wants it over. She has nothing to do with it. She also said they are going to have to catch her. Okay, the dancing nurse. Yes. She said that she talked to Romeca before. So does she have text messages to prove it? Right. Right. That's what I want to know too. She didn't put that out there. The friend looks like she is worse than Holly. This so-called BFF trying to get a social. Why post that video? Just diabolical. Okay. To get her some baby. How she now wait, do you have OnlyFans in jail? I don't think you have your OnlyFans account in jail. Okay, so child, that's out for now. Hopefully forever, okay? Because baby, it's gonna be a long time before she has access to that. So sad, so sad. Okay, because child, they don't have OnlyFans in jail. Okay, you're gonna be in there like that girl said, orange for every season. Okay. Now that tickled me. Okay, she said for every season. Child, I should have played that little part. That was funny to me. Let me rewind that little part. For those of you who came in late, y'all, the oh my gosh, that sounded so familiar. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me share this. Only Bertha next. Okay.
For calling in. Akira is saying Holly created a video talking about Romeca saying I would never. Oh, and was she doing it like that? Is that the connection there? Okay, so apparently that comes from the I would never comes from the video. So I didn't know that. But thank you for calling in.
Hi, my name is Jazzy, and I am from Iowa. I would want to object about the Romeca case. Listen, sweet baby, you beefing with this man's baby mama, who was around before you, who probably knows more about him than you do. And as the new one, you gonna come in here and you gonna rah rah sis boomba. Girl, they still gotta deal with each other. But not just that. You take it so far as to shoot and kill this lady so that this man could be available for the streets he was already in when both of y'all was together. I can't do it. You just freed up all his time. Now you got to wear orange in every season because you love this man? No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm not going to jail on behalf of this baby. Anyway, it's all around sad. I'll probably have another objection, but it's such a good podcast and I really love it. Thank you. Bye.
Oh my God, y'all, the voice. It scared me at first. I was like, oh my God, I had to rewind. Oh my goodness. But shout out to her. She spoke facts in that objection. She has a word callers can do objection show, and that caller came in, and I was like, wow. She gonna be doing only fan favors to all the women in jail. Block A, not block A. He's slanging in the streets right now, girl. I'm telling you, that's while she's in jail. Okay, hey SG, welcome. That looks boring. You know what, Joy? I can't with y'all. But y'all, that is all that I had. Hey, Carla, for today, make sure y'all tap the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed. Shout out to Janet for being a member for 2 months, and our sponsors, Rhapsody, Miss Josephine, and Miss J. If you are interested in, hold on, y'all. You're interested in supporting the channel, you're welcome to send a super sticker, super chat. My Cash App is scrolling, or buy a coffee. And that link is in the description field of this video. Also, Miss T, I saw your comment. I'll reshare that link on my community wall as well. If y'all missed some of the beginning, make sure you catch that replay. Let's see here. Gosh, Charles said, per Quadesia, the last stalking incident was May 24, 24, yet she continued to seek an order until it was granted, but it was never served. So how did we get to the morning of the 8th? Okay, that's a very good point. A lot transpired during that time. Okay, and in her little brain, child, she was trying to get that thing sealed. Okay, so she could have reason, in my opinion, to do what she wanted to do. And now look where she is. It's sad. Okay. It's sad that Romeca had to lose her life away from her family, her son, over nonsense. This stuff, y'all. All this like high school, my man, I want him, he's mine, da 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 da. For a guy that has not even proclaimed to even, be with you. Now you're stuck in jail pregnant, and he's doing what? On live, not even mentioning you. He's still talking about the ex that you were trying to get rid of. She's still in his mind. Okay, so I don't know where do you go with that? Like we gotta, y'all. It's just so sad. It's an all around sad situation. It really is the reality of this thing. And yes, there's moments where we try to find a little laughter in some stuff. It's not the situation itself that's funny, but to try to make something so heavy, is so deep, and is bigger than what we think. It's deeper, y'all. It's a lot that has transpired. So many moving parts, so many pieces to this thing. Some things that we don't know behind the scenes what was taking place as well. Holly's attorney is in this for the publicity and the check if they can afford it. Other than that, that lawyer knows Holly is beneath though. Okay. He's for the streets, not even a man, because he would have put both of them in their place. He's not the pappy. Right. That's what people are saying. You're strong enough to have separated these women on that day. You know, you're showing videos and pictures that things like that. And you're so strong and manly. But then you can hold two women apart, tell one to get in your car, head on back to Des Plaines. Y'all, I had never heard of that place. Head on back to Des Plaines. Why you still here? Okay, girl, you should have been back. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't even have the words, Sean. You too, the highest point. Let's put some hearts in the chat. It is justice for Romeca. Remember, it was 2 against 1, and Romeca feared for her life. One of them had a gun and one holding her. A lot of the other stuff that's away from what happened in that moment. Okay? we now we get into, and of course, like I said, that lawyer is gonna do their job or whatever. Now we get into the part of nigga. Okay, well, this girl, the best friend, just said it in her post. So is she racist? Okay, come on now. Pop like good reefer seeds. Okay, why is she here? Why is she here? Okay, that's what it seems like. What happened in that moment? Oh my gosh, can we keep it there? Okay, leading up to that the proof, the evidence. I don't know if also, hey, that one, if that is true about them possibly trying to get that witness's statement thrown out. There's no paperwork of that showing as of now. That's just a rumor as of now, because nothing has been put out there. I don't even know who started that. But until it's confirmed through some official paperwork, then hey, it's just a rumor. And, they haven't even gotten to that phase yet. Some stuff people will throw out to see what sticks. Okay, y'all remember on The Color Purple, okay? When Suge threw that food out. Miss Celie ran over to the side of to the wall, and she was saying she was gonna see what kind of colors went up on the wall. That is what some people do. What are people gonna believe? What they gonna run with? All of that. It happens, y'all. It does. He said he went to move his car, then something happened. How did he wind up behind Romeca from moving his car? Exactly. Even her hometown describes her as the terror of the town. Now that's sad. When your hometown, you have that particular image in a little, wealthy area, and that's how they view you. Okay? That's how they view you. The little terror of the town. Yeah, that tickled me. They can't do that. Carla was behind Romeca Hohali. It was in front of Romeca. They had her trapped, period. Okay? They had her trapped. So I'm just trying to figure out where all these other scenarios coming from. No, look at the positioning, okay, of the cars, okay, the witnesses, what has been stated, and all of that. We can't change up facts, okay? Now, we're waiting on more things to come out, of course. Okay, we want to just, look at all the details and just find out what really happened that day, camera footage and so forth. So, of course, we want to look at all of that too. Okay, but I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you, Latte. I appreciate you, sis. Thank everyone, all of the members who are lit up in green. If you would like to become a member, we did a special midday live yesterday with the members. Also, I gave a little secret to business owners during that live. So if you would like to become a member, you're welcome to click the link in the bio or the join button, and you will have access to exclusive perks and videos and giveaways and so forth for a small nominal fee each month. And I do appreciate everyone's support, and y'all have a fantastic Friday and weekend. Until next time, bye-bye.
Flip through truth with the open book. If you felt that heat, like, share and stay locked in. Another chapter done, but we far from finished. Truth on the mic, yeah, we handle business. Real talk, no fluff, just facts and fire. From the book to the block, we taking it higher. The open book, every voice matters, every lie shatters. Catch you next page.